So did we technically just get the second death in Whole Cake Island with Pound? And I gotta be honest, we kind of saw this coming anyway. So start off with a cover page, and we wrap up the whole cover story with Ideo and Blue Lily. I guess all things are well with the Long Leg Tribe and the Long Arm Tribe, so they're on the way. Next, we focus on Leo, but the one I'm looking forward to in the cover story is Hirudijin, because obviously we're going to find out if he made it back to Elbaf and possibly get a look at what Elbaf looks like now. It'll be kind of cool. So start off with the chapter, and a very simple chapter in that, and it focuses pretty much on Capone getting, I guess, to Chiffon, and Chiffon with the reunion back with Capone, so that was kind of cool. And on top of that, now you have a transport for, I guess, the wedding cake to get to Big Mom, and no time like the present by the end of this chapter. So I don't know what people were talking about when they said there was a break this week. Turns out that's not the case at all. Nor is there a break next week. So we're back on schedule. So we start off, I guess, Capone reveals that I guess he can command his ship, and this should have been obvious anyway. He transformed it into a tank so he can drive on land. He ran over Oven, who just stood there, and said, "Bring it on." Here's the thing too: they were trying to shoot at Capone and prevent them getting the cake to the ship. So Sanji's like, "Screw this!" Kicks the cake up, and if you notice, there's also a giant ass seal that carries the cake over to Capone. So it's like, Capone, take the cake. We're going to meet Big Mom halfway, and I knew that Coco Island was not going to be the place because look where Big Mom is, right near Totland, right? So that was going to be the meeting point. I still think the Vince Smokes are coming in. Maybe not on Coco Island. There's no point anymore. Kind of high because obviously it's kind of funny too because you had Sanji kick the cake in the air, get all the way to Capone, and then you have Vito who is fanboying all over the Vince Smoke Sanji bandwagon, and then you had Pudding, who was having yet again another nosebleed. So I thought that was kind of funny. You had the reunion with Pest and I guess Capone alongside Chiffon, so that was kind of cool. Turns out, and I'm glad they kind of introduced this, even though they ran over Oven. Turns out he still wasn't done for because he was underneath the water and he increased the temperature to like dissolve all the water, so there was nothing but fish. And Sanji's like quick to realize, okay, if we stay here, the whipped cream and the chocolate's going to melt, so the cake's going to be ruined. So we need to get the hell out of Dodge. This is where Pound plays a huge role. Pound comes in, I guess, with a paddle, smashes Oven on the back of the head. No effect whatsoever, no surprise there. And he was kind of hoping to knock him into the water. That didn't work out. And I guess Oven, like, he was getting ticked off, and Pound got a beating, and we knew this one was coming, but my God, it was graphic. So you had Pound, and this was an emotional, I guess, flashback we got when we come to Big Mom, Charlotte Linlin, and I guess Pound. We couldn't find out what really went down. It's like the moment that Lola and Chiffon were born 26 years ago. Big Mom pretty much said, "I don't need you anymore. Get the hell out of my sight. Never come back to me again." So that was kind of thrown to the curb, and it's like that was kind of messed up. So that's where Pound got dejected, literally, the second they were born. And we get kind of an epic speech. It's like, "I'm glad I got to see you happy and married, and I wasn't there for you, but I'm gonna hopefully you continue to smile." So I like that moment from Pound, even though it turned out to be pretty tragic. And throughout all this, paying attention to Pez, and Pez is just crying because of what's happening to Pound, and it's kind of tragic in a way because Chiffon doesn't even realize it, and when she gets an indication of something's up, it's too late because it looks like that's the case. You see the blood, you see the sword, I should say, with that Oven hand dripping with blood. Oven's obviously not out of the picture, but all that did was allow Sanji and obviously Capone allow them to escape so they can meet up with, I guess, with the Straw Hat so they can deliver the wedding cake to Big Mom. Now as crucial as ever. So nothing's going to happen to the wedding cake. My question is this. Sanji seemed very confident that he could take down Big Mom after he feeds her this cake. So I don't know what's going to happen. We still have the whole situation in Mirror World. We did not get to see anything regarding to Luffy or Katakuri. I think we're gonna see what happens next. So it was just epic. You see Big Mom with a fleet of ships, and I'm pretty sure Smoothie is on one of them, right? This, in my opinion, this boils down to this. In come the Vince Smokes, because they're going to need reinforcements right now. So I can't wait to see what happens next. Very short, very simple chapter. It felt very short because it focused on one aspect. That was getting the cake offshore on its way to the Straw Hats. That's pretty much what the was. Sanji once again, the certification of stuff, kicking the lifting the cake in the air and getting into Capone. Capone and Sanji and Sanji's like, thanks for the lift, but Capone said he did it. I didn't do it for you. I did it obviously for Chiffon. So that's kind of cool. So there's going to be a resolution, and maybe this is where Capone, we get an alliance headed into Wano with the Straw Hats. Maybe. So I kind of want to know what happens with Bonnie next after this arc. So because there's obviously a connection. So if nothing else, I thought it was a decent chapter. It was an okay chapter. Let me know what you guys think down below. That's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. RIP Pound. Subscribe to the channel for more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Bye.